So we're going to start in mute all of you. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, I've been told that if I have the music on, basically, the audio is not brilliant. It's not good if I speak and there is the music at the same time. So I'm not going to have any music on this evening. But if you want to hear some music, you can play your own music as you practice, because you'll be muted anyway. So you're not going to disturb any other people in the class. So feel free to do that if you want to, okay? I'm going to unmute all of you, so mute all of you. And then I'm going to ask you to find a comfortable sitting position of your choice where you can relax the hips and really lift up your buttocks so you can really feel you're sitting on your sitting bones. Okay, then we are going to lengthen through the spine, crown of the head, relax the shoulders down, away from the ears, and relax the palm of the hands facing up on top of your knees. Okay, and then start to just simply closing your eyes. And notice, first of all, how you feel in this moment in time. So how you feel, and sort of notice where in your body you feel tense. So starting maybe from the crown of your head down to your feet, have a quick scan of your body and really be honest with yourself and notice which part of your body is tense. So you try to let it go and relax it, maybe more. And also see if other things come up. So while you're observing your body, maybe there will be other thoughts coming up, other feelings, which is perfectly normal. So see if you can, be honest with yourself and not say, our ego will say, oh no, I don't like this thought, just go away. Or I like this thought, please, I want to keep thinking about this. It doesn't work like that. We should try to sort of be just an observer of what's going on in our body and try not to change anything at all. So just let it come in, accept it all, bad, good, unpleasant, pleasant, whatever it comes, just knowing that it's part of yourself. So if you do love yourself, or if you are learning to love yourself, you should also love everything which is part of yourself, including pains, worries, moments which are not good, everything, thoughts, feelings. And rather than try to avoid them, try to accept them and work on them. Maybe try to go a little bit deeper into what you're feeling. So why I'm thinking that? Why is the reason? Why this comes up to your mind? So rather than trying to send it away, just try actually to go deeper, accepting it and accepting the thing, and then just go a little bit deeper each time. So things come at the surface, they get solved, they're not repressed down, and you will feel much freer and much better with yourself. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. So now we can bring the attention to our breathing. So at first we just simply pay attention to the quality of our breath. So maybe your breathing is calm already, nice and relaxed, or maybe it's erratic. Maybe you've been rushing around all day, or you've been stressing out about things, or working, or looking after the kids, grandchildren, whatever work. So maybe you are a little bit agitated now. So just connecting to your breathing and noticing, it's the first important step. Once you have noticed and you have noticed the pattern of your breathing, you can start to control your breathing. So you just say, okay, now I really want to concentrate on the inhales and exhales, and I want to concentrate how much air I'm taking in. So rather than breathing in a shallow way or maybe very fast, which is quite common if you are stressed out, if you're stressed or anxious, you try to take big inhales through the nose with your lips sealed if possible, so that you feel your abdomen expand. Okay, so you inhale through the nose, really expand your abdomen, you feel your chest widen as well. And when you reach the top, when there is no more air, there's no way there is more air coming in, you just hold it just for a moment, full lungs, before you exhale nicely through the mouth. You can a few times. So you exhale through the mouth, like with a sign, like you really want to let go and release. So it would be something like you keep sighing until you don't have any little bit of air left in your lungs. And when you're ready, take another inhale. You hold it for a while and then you release it. Another one like this. Hold the breath, feel with your lungs feel full of air, and then release it. You notice when you do that, the whole upper body relaxes, so your shoulders will relax as well. Your face should relax. You can have your mouth slightly open. And then next time we take another inhale to the nose. We hold the breath. And then we exhale through the nose if possible, unless you have a cold or you have a blocked nose. If you can, let go your air through the nose. So, and you keep doing this for a while and become sort of just a meditation in itself. You don't have to say any mantra or do magic things or particular things. So this is already, it can lead you to a state of meditation, just concentrating on your breathing only. Okay? So after a while, if you really pay attention to your breathing, you might find that you sort of everything around you becomes a little bit more foggy and not as clear as usual. So you can hear the sounds, you can noises, but you are more and more focused on yourself, on your inner self, on what's going inside you, which is what, one of the aim of yoga. It's not just about being good at the poses. Okay. So you can practice this on your own as well. So now we slowly open the eyes, okay? And we can swap the crossing of the legs. If you were already with your legs crossed, you can simply place the hands behind, swap the legs, the crossing, and just sit back. Again, you might find you might need to adjust, okay, to the seated position. If you feel uncomfortable, feel free to use a cushion. It makes everything more comfortable, of course, and it makes the hips fall a little bit more forward. Okay, so the hips are maybe slightly higher than even your knees, maybe. Okay, if your cushion is quite high. So engage your core again. Place the palms of the hands facing down on your knees, and as you inhale, bring the shoulders up. So big inhale, bring the shoulders up. And as we exhale, we relax them down. And again, inhale, big stretch, and let go. Inhale, and release. Nice. Inhale in the center, exhale, bring the chin towards the chest as you push the shoulders down away from the ears towards the mat. Inhale all the way up. Relax. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring the chin towards the right shoulder. Your eyes can be open or you can close your eyes. Relax your face. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, bring the chin towards the left shoulder. Relax here. Maybe have another breath here. As you inhale, come back to the center. And as you exhale, relax the chin down again toward the chest. There is the option here to place the hands, interlock your hands and place them on the back of your head without pushing down, just letting the arms relax on the back of your head. You find that you increase the stretch. Relax the elbows. As we inhale, we come all the way up. As we come up, we open the elbows. We keep opening, 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 bringing the shoulders blades together, and opening the chest and the heart chakra. We can slightly look up and open the throat chakra as well, which basically enables us to express ourselves in the right way. Okay, no oversaying, talk and say things as we believe in them and as we see them without exaggerating, okay, or without saying things which might hurt other people as well. That's a part of the throat chakra. Now, when as I come up, I'm bringing the elbows together and I'm curving my back, bringing the belly button towards the spine and stretching the shoulder blades. So now the shoulder blade separates and you get different type of stretch on your upper back. Slowly working with the breath, we're coming all the way up. As we come up, we open the elbows and again open the chest and we look up. Your exhale will be coming back to the center. Elbows to touch maybe. Look at your navel. Engage your core. The last one. Inhale to open. And exhale to curve. Next time I inhale, I come back to the center. I open my elbows and I remove the hands from behind my back and I make the arms into a cactus shape. And then again, I open my chest. So maybe this is a bit easier because your neck has got more freedom, but still be careful on the neck. You don't want to go too much backwards. Okay. And then we're coming back to the center and relax down. We're going to do the Sufi grind just to warm up the lower back as well and more the shoulders. We're working quite a bit on the upper body today. So we're starting from the seated in a neutral seated position where the crown of the head should be aligned, with this part, upper body, and the root of your spine. Okay, so all aligned, shoulders relaxed. And we're going to take an inhale here, and as we exhale, we're coming forward. So you might be able just to come here, you might be able to come here, or you might be able to come even lower. That doesn't matter. Don't strain your lower back. Okay, so maybe you're just here. Then from here, we are shifting the body to the right, bending the right elbow and straightening the left. So we are now here on this side. Coming back, curving the back, coming to the other side. And then center. Now we're starting picking up the pace. Okay, a little bit more. You can close your eyes if you want. You can apply pressure of your knees with the palm of your hand, so you increase the stretch in your shoulders. You can stretch your whole neck at the same time. And next time you're coming back forward, we are going to reverse the direction of the stretch. So we're going left. And remember to stay connected to your breathing at all times. So maybe you like to inhale as you go backwards and exhale forward. That's what I like to do. Or maybe you like to breathe the other way. It doesn't matter. As long as it's constant, the breathing flows naturally and it's deeper and you stay connected. So slowly coming back to the center now. You can close your eyes. You can again place the palm of the hands facing up and just receive what's coming down for you from the universe, what you want to receive from the universe. Okay, imagine everything coming down on you from the universe to your hands and then traveling in your body. You can imagine this as the color, as the light, or as a smell. Okay, you can just use your fantasy, whatever it comes natural to you, to visualize this energy, good energy coming into you. Okay. Then we are going to relax, leave the left hand relax on top of the left knee, and you can join the thumb with the index finger, relax the the wrist on the knee. And with the right hand, we're going to use the index finger and the middle finger and place it on top of the third chakra, okay, just above the middle of your eyebrows. We're going to use the thumb and the little finger to alternatively close the right and left nostril. Okay, if there is another way which you prefer, for example, you can do this sort of thing and just use the thumb and the little finger to close your nostrils, but then you won't have the advantage of pressing this point, which again is a very important point in the chakra system because it's your third eye, okay, where you can see in a different way sort of premonitions and intuitions. So this is a bonus to have the fingers there. So we're going to do Shavasana, which is alternate nostril breathing, and it's basically a brilliant pranayama for calming, at the same time energizing, also to balance the two hemispheres of the brain, to balance everything out. Okay, if you have a cold, if your nose is blocked, or if you have mucus in your nose, I advise you to blow your nose before you do this, because you really freeze up, it free basically the nasal passages. Okay, so we're going to start with a big inhale through both nostrils, and then we're going to release the breath through both nostrils. Then inhale through the left, so we are closing the right nostril, inhaling left, taking as much air as possible, hold the breath, and then close the left, and then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, same nostril, hold the breath for a few moments until it's comfortable, okay, when it's uncomfortable, stop. So closing the right, exhaling left. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhaling left. See if we can hold it now, a few moments, full lungs. When it's not comfortable anymore, release the left and exhale right. Making sure that you exhale every single little bit of air in your lungs. So deep breath in through the right, very slow but very deep, very constant and smooth. Hold it for a bit and then just close the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Release the right nostril and then exhale through both nostrils. Place the right hand on top of your knee, like the left. So join the thumb with the index finger. Just relax the other three fingers nicely, soft. On top of your knees, relax your arms, relax the shoulders, and just close your eyes and just again observe if you notice any change. Notice how you feel. Just a few moments in silence, just really observing yourself. And very slowly, with the next inhale, we're going to bring the arms up. We're going to join the hands in prayer. We're going to lower the hands down towards your chest. We're going to place the thumbs and place them in the middle of your chest. That's where your heart chakra is. Your heart chakra is not where your heart, physical heart is, right in the middle there. So you can close your eyes and maybe you can visualize a lovely color, a lovely green or a lovely pink rose, just, warming and bathing this lovely space in your body, right? You can maybe repeat yourself the mantra, I am open to love, I'm open to receive love, and I'm open to give love. And again, even this chakra needs to be balanced. What happens if it works too much? It means that we are giving love maybe to someone maybe who doesn't really deserve it. Maybe we're giving up too much, we're not receiving enough, or maybe we are not able to show our feelings to people, so we need to open up the chakra a little bit more. So again, it's important that it's balanced as all the other chakras. Each chakra needs to be open, because if this one is blocked, the heart one, the energy will travel maybe up to there, where you won't be able to reach the crown of the head and then expand towards the universe. So they are all linked, and they all need to be nice and balanced. Okay, from here we're going to take an inhale, bring the arms up. We're going to place the right fingertips of the right hand next to the right hip. We're going to stretch the left arm up, and we're going to stretch to the right. At the same time we're going to do this, we're going to press the left knee down towards the floor. We're going to try to straighten the left arm as much as possible, increasing the stretch there. And we're going to turn the head and look over the left. And breathe into the stretch. Direct your breath where it's maybe not as comfortable or where you feel tension. Relax the part of your body where you don't need the tension. Of course, there will be places where they need to be tense because they're part of the pose. Okay, but there will be other parts of your body like the shoulders or the face. They don't need to be tense. They're not working. Just relax. Okay, and engage your core. As you inhale, come back to the center. Stretch your arms above your head. And then as you exhale, stretch left. So again, softening the left elbow will allow you to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Notice this right knee wants to come up, so press it down and stretch your right arm as much as possible, increasing the stretch on your right side. And then if it's comfortable for your neck, you can turn your gaze towards the right. And inhale, exhale, maybe going a little bit deeper. The next inhale, we're coming all the way up, and then we're going to flow. We're going to repeat it to the right. One breath movement. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, stretch to the left. Last one, inhale center. Exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale center. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, come all the way up. Moving into a twist, so we are twisting to the right, left hand, right knee, right fingertips behind your back. Use the right fingertips to push you away from the mat to the floor so that you can lengthen through your spine a little bit more. Inhale to open up the right shoulder a little bit more and exhale to twist. Keep breathing nicely here. All your digestive organs are now sort of squeezed, yeah, because we are twisting, but it's brilliant for that, for digestive organs. It's not good if you have just eaten, though. So try not to eat too much before you do the practice, because it's not very good. Okay, you won't enjoy it. So inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, we're going to twist left. So right hand, left knee, left fingertips behind your back. Middle line of your back, quite close to your body, so you don't collapse backwards. Okay? So each inhale, we're trying to open up the left shoulder a little bit more. And exhaling, we're going to twist. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine and opening up the left shoulder and twist. Remember to use your core, because that is what will protect your lower back. If you have a relaxed abdomen, then your lower back is more prone to get damaged, okay? So inhaling, slowly coming back to the center and relax. Okay, coming now on your knees. You're going to see me sideways today. Okay, so we're going to position the arms in preparation for cat and cow. So the shoulders should be aligned over the wrists. fingertips nice and spread on the mat. The knees should be hips width apart. Top of the feet can be flat onto the floor, or you can tuck your toes under. Okay? It's both ways is fine. And then the main thing is that when you're here, not to try to collapse into the pose, but to push away with your hands from the mat. And that will protect your wrist and will protect your shoulders. Otherwise, you'll end up being here. Okay? And it's not good for your posture. And then we are going to concentrate again on the shoulders, because we don't want tension on the shoulders, so we're going to push them away from the ears. The neck is nice and long to start with. Bring your attention to your core, see if you can engage it a little bit. And then with the next inhale, we're going to push forward, so the shoulders come away from your ears. We're going to bring the bottom up, and we are going to look slightly ahead as we push away with the hand. This is your cow pose. As we exhale, we move into cat, so we push away from the mat, relax the chin towards the chest, look at your navel or look at the back of your mat. And then again, breath movement, a little bit faster, inhale into cow, exhale into cat. And again, inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Inhale, we're coming back into a neutral position. We're going to widen the knees, wide as the mat, bring the big toes to touch, sit back on the heels, and then walk the arms and the hands forward and relax down. Maybe you can reach with your forehead down. If you cannot reach with your forehead, you can have props, blocks, books, cushions, or you can place your face on top of each other and just relax the forehead there. Otherwise, just relax down, connect to your breathing, so you're very close to your mat, so you probably can hear you breathing more here, okay? So this is an optimal, ideal position to practice the Ujjayi breathing, which is the victorious breath. And basically, when you inhale and exhale, you make like a sound which comes from your throat, okay? And it makes us sound like the ocean. So deep in your breath. When you're ready, just walk the hands closer to your knees, to your legs. Place them behind your back. And then from here, having still the toes which touch each other, see if you can lift your hips up, okay? And maybe open the chest. If you feel comfortable, you can move your hands a little bit closer, okay? It becomes almost like camel pose, yeah, but with a wide leg. So don't overdo it because it's the first real back bend and real chest opener, so just take it easy. Now we're going to go down, coming forward again, and we're going to come on the knees, square the hips, so bring the knees in parallel, tuck the toes under, and come into a downward facing dog. So push back, have a look at your feet, they should be hips width apart, okay? And you shouldn't see your heels. Your heels should disappear behind your toes. You can have your knees bent to start with, and just practicing to lengthen to your spine, to your back. Pushing away with your hands, placing the weight between the index finger and the thumb in the area, yeah, which joins the two, the inside of the hand. Relax your head, relax your neck, engage your core, push the hips high, and maybe try to straighten your legs slowly. So you start pedaling the feet to start with. Create some movement in the pose and also stretching the calves and the hamstrings. Inhale, you're coming on the tiptoes, and exhale, you're coming back into downward facing dog. Inhaling tiptoes, curve your back, lower your knees down, and then stretch again back. Place the arms alongside your body, relax the forehead down into embryo pose or child pose.
You can find a static position. Maybe stay here for a few breaths, so you can gently rock from side to side, releasing the tension from your hips. So maybe you can count how many breaths you can do, maybe 5. The more the better. You do by yourself, you practice by yourself, you can stay here even for 10 breaths or more. Stretching the arms forward, we're going to come slightly up. We're going to release the forearms into the mat. And we're going to stretch first the right leg behind and then the left. So we end up being into a forearm plank. Yeah, forearm plank. Forearm plank. Sorry. And then we're going to lower the abdomen down, lift the top of the feet so they're flat into the floor, and widen your legs slightly. So you should have your shoulders aligned over your elbows, and the elbows should be shoulders width apart. Relax your neck, relax your, push the pubic area down into the mat, okay? We'd like to look ahead. This is Sphinx pose. It looks really like the Sphinx. Okay, and then we're going to go all the way down. We're going to place the hands near the chest. From here, we're going to tuck the toes under. See if you manage. So option 1, easy option, is to come on your knees and push here. Okay? And then place the toes down and come into that facing dog. Otherwise, if you're down, you can tuck your toes under, push into a plank, and then push into that facing dog. Whatever you choose is fine. We might even go to your knees first. Do what your body allows you to do now. Okay? It's fine. Okay, now from here, we're going to walk the feet towards the front of the mat. You can walk your feet in any way you like. I'm going to turn here now so you can see. So we are coming here into forward, where we're going though to relax, to bend the knees so we don't overdo it on the back just yet. I'm going to widen the feet even more. Okay, wider than the hips. And then softening the knees, we are going to relax the upper body down, relax the head, relax the arms. Okay? At the same time, it's sort of, I'm trying to push my bottom lower. So you really feel the stretch of your hips, opening on the hips. You can get hold of opposite elbows and you can rock from side to side or make sort of circles with your elbows. Okay? It's a freestyle thing. So just move anywhere you want. Just feel the loosening up on your hips, on your lower back, upper back, on your neck. Okay, and then slowly you're coming up. Feel sort of this sort of flowing movement. Okay, we're going to bring the feet maybe a little bit slightly closer together. Okay, maybe hips width apart. We're going to soften the knees, relax the arms, okay, and just a few moments, just inhale, we're coming up. Exhale, we are softening the knees, sort of a bouncing, yeah? Up, down, up, down. Stretch, relax. Stretch, relax. Stretch. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. And then hands in prayer. Bring the hands slightly down. We are now into Tadasana, with the hands in prayer. Okay, go to the chest. We're going to relax the arms alongside the body, the palms of the hands facing forward, making sure that the fingertips are really activated, yeah? They're not just having the hands floppy, okay, or the arms floppy. They are really strong, okay? We're using them. We want to feel the energy in our arms. We want to feel the energy in our hands, to the fingertips, okay? And then, as well with the feet, very important, the feet. We use them a lot, but we don't really pay much attention to our feet. They're very useful, okay, and they're very complex as well. So, really bring your attention to
Notice with your eyes closed where you feel the contact of the mat under your feet. And these simple exercises will help you to get more in tune with your body and notice things which you usually don't notice. Okay, so notice where you're placing the weight. Is it more on the right, the left? Maybe you're more placing the weight more in the front, in the back. So see if you can find the focus is like a center point. You can do this just with simple movements, simple rotations, okay, until you find that that's the center. That's where you feel centered and where you feel secure and safe. So you can stretch your arms, okay, and you can imagine this long, long light, long, brilliant light, line of energy from the soles of your feet coming all the way up, traveling all the way to your body and escaping to the crown of your head. And the light is still pulling you up. We are not collapsing down, we are coming, going toward from the crown of the head. Okay? The belly button, the abdomen, the core will be engaged and the thighs will be engaged. So if, for example, now there was like a big storm and all your windows, all your doors will open with lots of wind coming into the house, all the furniture, all the things will fly around, but you're not. You're going to stay still because you're nice and strong. That's where the pulse should be. Nothing can move you. Yeah, you feel really grounded and really grounded. Yeah, safe. So connect to your breathing again. Listen to your breathing. Notice, do you feel anything in your hands? You feel like you're tingling, maybe? Let's see if you can bring the arms forward. So you place the hands in front of you, okay? With the palm of the hands really facing each other. With your eyes closed, I'd like you to concentrate on the middle of your hand, the palm of your hands. So this is the point, okay? That is the middle again. This is solar plexus actually. But in both palms, these centers are like magnets, okay? So you imagine these 2 points of each hand connected to each other. At first, maybe you won't feel as much, but with practice, you feel like really these hands are attracted to each other. There is something connecting the 2 palms. Okay, and just relax. Inhaling, bring the arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. So we're going down, the nice long back, straight arms, neck is nice and long. And then we're going to go all the way down into forward fold. At this stage, you can still have your knees bent, always, okay? Because that will protect your lower back. We start walking towards straight legs. So again, concentrate with your breathing. Take an inhale, exhale. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Inhale. See if you can lengthen to the spine. Placing the palm of the hands maybe on your shins, or maybe on your thighs, or maybe just the fingertips on the floor. And this time we're going to look towards the tip of the nose. So we are inhaling here, monkey pose, exhaling forward fold, maybe moving the palm of the hands next to the feet and bringing the head as close to the legs as possible. If you're really struggling, remember you can soften your knee. Again, inhale, monkey, look at the tip of your nose, exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees, bring the right leg behind, okay? Left leg will be straight, relax the right knee down, top of the right foot down into the floor. And then we're coming up, bringing the arms above the head. We're going to place the hands in prayer and relax the hands behind the back. Now the back of your head, especially the lower part, will sort of relaxing into your thumbs. So now we're going to open the chest together. We did it at first, at the beginning of the class, and we're going to look slightly up. Inhaling back to the center. Exhaling, release the palm of the hands on top of your knees. And then see if you can bring your left knee a little bit more forward than your left ankle. If you pain of your right knee, have something to a cushion under your right knee. You're coming back. Here, I'm going to stretch the front leg into half pyramid pose. Okay, and again, feel free to soften the knees if you need to. Be flexible, just sit all the way back with the variation of half pyramid pose. If you can balance maybe on your right cheek, right candy catenay, never mind, you know what I mean. Hands in prayer maybe, flex the left toes, find length into the spine, press the palms of the hands together. Bring the hands up. Use your core to stay up. Inhale here, exhale, release your hands down. Come forward again. Bring your arms up again. This is your inhale. As we exhale, we're going to stretch to the left again. So left arms comes down. Maybe you can reach the floor, maybe not. As you can see, I can't reach the floor. I'm very tight today on my right side, so I'm not pushing it. Okay, it's fine. I can still feel the stretch, and I can still try to fight to do in the right alignment. That's more important than going deeper. Because if I come forward, I can go deeper, but I don't want that. I want to stay up and then stretch. Back to the center. Stretch right fingertips to the right. Keep your left side open. Stretch to the right. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale back to the center and exhale, low lunge. Okay? From here, we're moving into a plank, or you can come on your knee if you prefer. Okay? Otherwise, plank. Push back into down facing dog. Pedal the feet. Connect to your breathing. Relax your body, relax your mind. Breathe into the pauses. And then walk the feet back again to the front of the mat. Inhale, coming to monkey, looking forward, exhaling forward, fold. Softening the knees. This time is the left leg coming backwards. Coming down. Squeezing the legs, using the core to bring the arms above the head. Okay, hands in prayer, behind your back, behind your neck. See if you can open up the chest. Opening the chest, back bend as well. Inhaling back to the center, exhaling all the way down. Stretching the front leg now into half pyramid pose. Maybe just here, maybe you're here, maybe you can sit all the way back. So each of you might have a different bigger second pose than others. Okay, that's how it works. So just take your follow your body, listen to your body at all times. So maybe you can try to balance this side as well. Okay, hands in prayer next to the chest, nice and tall to the front of the head. Just find the focus spot so you don't lose your balance easily. And release down. Come back here. And it's something I had forgotten to do it now. I'm going to bring the right knee a little bit more over the right ankle. And have a bigger stretch there. Coming back here, engage your core, bring the arms up again. Take an inhale. As I exhale, I bring my right hand near the floor to the right, left arm stretched. Stretch to the right. Feel really grounded to the sole of the right foot and also with the left shin. Okay? If you feel pain in the left knee, bring your weight a little bit more forward. Inhaling back to the center, exhaling, stretch to the left.
Back to the center. Low lunge. Tuck your toes under. Come into a downward facing dog. 3 nice long breaths here. And then lower your knees down and relax into child pose. We're going to have 5 nice long breaths here in child pose. And we're going to stretch the arms forward if they are not already there. We're going to shift the body forward, stretching the legs, coming into cobra, eye cobra, or upward facing dog. Okay, where all the thighs are above the floor as well. We're going to push away with the hands. We're going to press the pubic area down. Maybe the legs are a little bit wider than the hips, supporting the lower back. And we're going to relax the shoulders and we're going to look up, stretching the front of the neck again. And then we're going to come into tabletop, tucking the toes under, pushing back into downward facing dog again. From downward facing dog, we're going to stretch the right leg behind. We're going to open the right hip. And once we have opened the right hip, we're going to bring the right knee forward, join the left, and then back. So we're going to make big circles. Yeah? And each time we're coming back to the center, the right knee is closer to the left. So we're making sure you're doing the full circle. Coming back to the center, 3-legged dog, open the hip, circles with the right ankle in one direction and the other direction. Square the hips, stretch the right leg behind, bring the right foot on the outside of the left hand. Okay? Maybe adjust the right hand, turn the left foot and bring the left arm up for revolved triangle pose. Okay. And from here, the left hand goes down. Without dragging the right foot, we're going to come back into 3-legged dog. And then we're going to bend the right leg, turn the left foot, bring the right foot over the left. So left leg is bent, left is straight. We're going to push the hips up, right arm up, and maybe open the chest. This is the wild thing. And all the way back into the opposite dog. Pedal your feet. Have another couple of breaths here. If this is not a very good restorative pose for you, you can come down into child pose. For a few breaths. And have a break anytime you need to. Have a drink if you need to. Now moving into the other leg, we're going to lift the left leg up, open the left hip, trying to keep the shoulders squared, and then we're going to make circles in one direction with the knee. So big, wide circles. And of course you can change if you want. Come back to the center, straightening the left leg up, opening the hip again, circles with the left ankle in one direction and the other direction. Square the hips, straighten the left leg behind, bend the left foot, and then bring the left foot over the right leg is straight, left leg is bent. Bring the hips high here, whoop, left arm up, you can stay here or you can open up the chest and relax your head, relax the left arm behind as you push the hips high. Okay, well, it's a beautiful heart opening, twisting, back bend. Really good. Back into downward facing dog. Come all the way down into your knees. You can widen your knees if you prefer, or have your knees hips width apart. And then just relax down any way you want. You can relax your forehead in your hands. You can have the palms to the side. Anything you like. Bring your attention to your hips, where we are holding all our emotions. See if you can breathe through your hips. You can create some movement here as well. And then finding the static position, we are going to bring the right arm under the left and relax the right side of the head into the mat. Slowly release, change, left arm under the right, relax the left side of your head. Another breath, and then when you're ready, come back to the center. Stretch your arms and slowly turn yourself up. Come into tabletop. Come back into downward facing dog. And then bring the right leg up. Bring the right foot in the middle of your hands. Not turning here, just like. You can't see me. And then see if you can hop into the right leg and bring the left leg behind into standing split pose. Okay? Then from here, we can come a little bit higher, come into half moon. So the right hand, left leg is up. Right hand will be in front of the right foot. A little bit forward to the right. You can use a block here so you can be a little bit higher. So now this is the twist pose, the twisting pose, okay? And balancing at the same time. Once you really feel planted into this right foot, okay, we're going to open up the right side of the body and open up the left arm as well, okay? And maybe you look towards the left hand as well. This is half moon. If you want to go a little bit further, you bend the left leg, you get a hold with the left hand with the left ankle, and you stretch back. This is sugar cane pose. Half moon, standing splits, left leg behind the right, come to a seated. So you'll end up having the right foot over the left. If this is not possible, left leg can be straight in front. Okay. Another twist, left hand on the outside of the right knee, right arm up, inhale here, exhale, twist to the right. Another 2 breaths here. Maybe you feel more open now, if you than before, than when we started the class, and when you did the first twist. If you inhale, you can open up the right shoulder maybe a little bit more. If you're relaxing your body, notice your breath, maybe to be faster now. Feel the energy, the heat you created in your body. Inhaling, coming back to the center, all the way down. We're going to stand up again and see if we can come back where we started. So we're coming forward, the right foot is down, and we bring the left leg behind into a standing split pose. Left foot goes behind, coming to the foot pyramid pose now. So we'll be here, okay? Very important that first we lengthen. So inhale to lengthen and exhale to stretch. The forward fold towards the right leg. Nice and relax with your upper body. Square the hips, bringing the left hip a little bit more forward in line with the right. Relax down. And then from here, we are inhaling, softening the front knee, the right knee. We're going to come into a forward fold, stretch down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. From here, two options. Easy option is to soften the knees one by one, bring the leg back and come either on the knees or into a plank. Or from here, from forward fold, we can move the feet slightly backwards so the hands will be in front, softening the knees, placing the hands down into the mat and jump back. So we are going to jump back into a plank. When you do that, you need to be very careful that you don't have your elbows locked, so they are sort of relaxed a bit, okay? Not completely, of course, because otherwise you can hurt your arms. So just a little bit of a hop, come into plank. And then from here, you push or you come in any way that is, feasible for you into a downward facing dog. Okay, from here, left leg comes up. I'm going to bring the left foot in between the hands. And then we're going to hop. So now it's going to be the right leg up. Relax the head. So the crown of the head goes down towards the left foot. Then bring the right leg as high as possible. Then come sort of high so we can relax, place the left fingertips near the left foot. Maybe use a block here or two blocks. Okay. So now from here we want to open up the right side of the body. Okay, so we're going to open up the right shoulder, right arm, and maybe look up. And then from here we can bend the right leg, get hold of the right ankle or foot, and then lose the balance, like I've done. Okay, this is very tricky. It's not an easy pose. So it might take a while to achieve it. And some days might be harder than others. Okay? Now stretch down. It wasn't a very good demonstration, sorry. And then from here, we're going to stretch the front leg into the full pyramid pose. Okay? So inhale, see if you can lengthen to the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Come back forward, hop. Come back into a standing split pose. Soften the left knee, bring the left leg behind the right leg, right leg behind the left, right foot down, come into seated. I'm turning, okay, so you can see me. So now the right hand is on the outside of the left knee. Make sure you're sitting nicely through both sitting bones. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, twist left. Open up your left shoulder, relax the shoulders, lengthen to the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, relax. And listen. Always listen to your body. Inhale back to center, exhale all the way down. Going to bring the soles of the feet together. Butterfly. To lock the fingers under and place your hands under your feet. Join the soles of the feet together. And then come slightly forward. Yeah, with the weight, so don't collapse backwards. Stay your weight back. Hinge from your hips. And see if you can start flapping your wings. Close your eyes if you want. And you can also create some movement, so you can start
to move it from one side to another. And you can also, if you want, with your buttocks, go all the way around on your mat. That's quite hard, yeah? So it might take a while before you can do a full circle. If you want to try, you can. If not now, another time. So slowly, little movements, you can go all around the mat and then go the other way as well. Maybe it takes a long time, so we might not do it tonight, right? Okay. Stretching the legs in front, flexing the toes. Again, really sitting nicely through the sitting bones, taking the arms up as you inhale, looking at the arms as you exhale. Start looking forward, in from the hips, relaxing the arms where they want to go, and relax your head down. You feel a lovely stretch from your back, in your hamstrings. If you can reach your feet, just hold the feet and stretch down. Slowly travel up, bring the soles of the feet into the mat. Slowly come to on your backs. Hug the knees towards your chest. Relax the whole length of the back down into the mat. Lengthen your neck, the back of your neck. Press the feet down into the floor in preparation for bridge pose. Cover the hands down into the mat. You're going to really wiggle, adjust yourself. And then as you inhale, really press the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet down into the floor. Push the hips high, and then start shifting the body into the shoulders. Okay, don't move your neck. If you do something, bring the chin towards the chest. Once you are here, you can bring the arms up. And really keep pushing the hips high, using the core, squeezing the knees together. As you exhale, bring your hips and your arms down. So if you can do it at the same time, very slowly, very calmly, and relax. Again, inhale, slowly bring the arms up at the same time. If you can hold it for a couple of breaths here. Exhale, and all the way down. Relax. And last one, inhale, go all the way up. Stretch. And relax, all the way down. Straighten the left leg into the mat and hug the right knee towards the chest. Inhale, as you exhale, bring the right knee towards your right shoulder. Inhale, center, and then bring the right knee towards the left. Maybe use the left hand to bring the right knee down, and then look right as you bring the right arm as a capital T, and look at your right hand. Slowly come back to the center, just inhale, exhale, stretch, bring the right knee towards your chest again, and then bring both knees towards your chest. Hug the left knee, straighten the right leg, relax the right leg into the mat. Inhale, exhale, bring the knee a little bit closer to your chest. Inhale, release, exhale, bring the left knee towards your left shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, bring the left knee to the right. Open this left arm to the side and look left. You're really starting now to feel your body relaxing and letting go. Knowing that you're at the end of the practice, that you can really let go of any physical effort. Slowly come back to the center. Stretch the left leg in front.
Then bring the feet close together, the arms together above your head, and then have a full body stretch. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, really big stretch. Exhale. Bring your arms down, palm of the hands are facing up. Widen your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Let the feet pair to the side nicely. And just have a fine movement so that you find a really, really comfortable position you can hold. I know tonight you're not going to hold it for a long time, but you can do by yourself and maybe stay in this pose for half an hour. So find your time to make sure that you're really comfortable, that you're warm, that you don't have any distractions, that you can just let it relax. Relax the hands. So we're not having the hands tense now, like we were before in Tadasana or mountain pose. Now we're going just really to soften and let go and just tell you our body that we just want to relax and enjoy all the changes in the body that have gone, that happened in the last hour or so. Just notice what's different, how you feel. And notice if you're still holding tension somewhere. So maybe it's less than at the beginning of the class, but maybe you still feel that is something there still. So again, just concentrating on our breathing, making sure we inhale nicely and we exhale and we direct our breath where we need to. Be on the physical body, but it could be also on the mental body, not necessarily on the physical body, where it's needed. And after a while, release even the breath. So don't worry about how you're breathing. Don't worry about anything. Just let it be. Let the breathing flow as it comes without trying to change it. And surrender to the pose. Just start slowly moving. Start bringing some sensations back in your toes and your fingers. So maybe moving them gently, stretching, and then gradually making the movements a little bit larger, becoming more awake, and just feeling the floor, feeling your body sinking down into the mat, so the contact of your back of your body on the mat, feeling the air coming in and out through your nostrils, so the difference in temperature, noticing the sounds around you, close by or farther away. And again, notice how you feel. Ask yourself to ground yourself before you go back to the activities which are waiting for you. So if you still feel a little bit lightheaded, or if you don't feel too relaxed or too, a little bit in fairies, so you can bring your attention to your feet and imagine you are a tree and you have roots coming out from the soles of your feet, and the roots are really dragging you down towards Mother Earth. So you're really grounded, yeah? Not closing too much. And this is one of the techniques. You can also drink water, which is a very good grounding tool. Okay. And then very gradually, if you can lift your knees, bring them to the chest, just have a nice hug. And then crossing the legs, with a little momentum, you slowly come to a seated position of your choice. If you can, keep your eyes closed and bring the hands in prayer next to your chest. Be very, very grateful for whatever is in your life. Be grateful to have been able to practice yoga this evening. Hopefully it has made a positive change in you. And thank you very much, everyone. It's been really nice to see all of you. Hope you enjoy the practice. I have recorded this class, so I'm going to offer the class to the people who couldn't join us tonight, so they can do it any time you want as well. If you want a recording of the class, I will send it to you. Okay, I can do that as well. So you can redo it as well in your own time when you like. Okay. I'm just going to, and thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can unmute people. It's been really nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Any comments? Hello. Hi. Any comments? Just please. The feedback is really important, for the teacher, because I do understand what I'm doing wrong, what people like, what people don't like. And we might have all different ideas, different opinions. It's fine, that's how I can improve my teaching. I'm getting used to Zoom, though, I have to say, because I feel at first it felt really strange, but now it feels almost quite normal to teach this way as well. But I can't come there and touch you and the positions. But it's still better than nothing, I suppose. So thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you. Everyone.
Thank you.
Lena. I have to finish the meeting also, because otherwise we will be in the recording. Yeah.
That's okay.